Today, I'm driving to a place where not many people know about it. This place. It's called Mount Charleston. It's only about an hour drive from Vegas area. By the way, Vegas is a small town from south to the north end. It usually, without any heavy traffic, takes about 30 to 40 minutes, and that's about it. Now, this mountain is located northwest of Las Vegas and has an elevation of almost 7,000 feet. Yeah, that's about 2,100 meters, 2,100 meters. That's a very high mountain, though, high elevation. For example, the average elevation here in Vegas, Las Vegas, is about 2,400 foot, which is about about 800 meters height. So in about an hour, we will climb almost 6,000 feet, 1,800 meters, and then the temperature drop will be very, very high. Right now in Vegas, I'm reading 67 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about, I think 18 degrees or something. So I just checked the temperature on top of the Mount Charleston, and it's reading 39 Fahrenheit. That's about 4 or 5 degrees in centigrade. It's very cold. I mean, Las Vegas standard, it is cold temperature. Yeah. We are in the second week of October, and usually there is fall color up there, like some aspen tree that has a yellow fall color in it. But yesterday we had a rain and very, very high wind yesterday. Also, the temperature dropped a lot, about more than 20 degrees since yesterday. So I bet that if there is any aspen tree with fall color, it should be gone by today. But anyway, so it's been quite a change from yesterday. Weather is nice, and we have some cloud here and there, and that's about it. The wind is calm. I'm taking I-15 north from here, which goes through the city of Las Vegas. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of hotel casinos left and right side. It's 68 degrees outside, very comfortable, and it's in midweek, so I don't expect a lot of traffic. If there is, it's only this stretch of freeway, which is only about less than 10 minutes. So hopefully I enjoy the ride, as well as the viewers of my channel. And let's go for it. there's always, it doesn't matter what time of the day, but just this area is always heavy traffic. Car coming out of the strip and then car coming into the strip, and especially this exit, the Flamingo and I-15 area. Lots of stop and go, and you have to watch out, especially this section. And after this, it's just business as usual. So from I think next one, I think I'm gonna take I-11, I think, and then I-11 changes to 95, and then from 95, I think it's 167 that takes it to the Mount Charleston. I-11 north and 95 north sign here. So I'm gonna exit and then I'm gonna take I-11 from here. Whoa. Right now, the outside temperature is 71. It's very comfortable weather here in Vegas. And I'm on I-95. For the next, I think about 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to exit to 167 West, I believe, which takes me to Lee's Canyon as well as Mount Charleston. There is a big cloud on top of the mountain. By the way, that's not Mount Charleston though. Mount Charleston is way behind that mountain. I think that mountain is just north of Red Rock Canyon. We are heading toward the Submarine, which is northwest of Las Vegas. There is less and less traffic, as you can see it on the freeway. This is part of North Las Vegas, and for the last few years they built so many houses here in this area. And about 7 or 8 years ago, when you drive up here, there's hardly any traffic. But now the traffic is everywhere. Slowly we are going uphill. It's hard to tell, but it is. Yeah, it's getting out of Vegas toward the north. The elevation is slowly going higher and higher. And then for the past about 10 minutes, the temperature dropped. Right now it's 68. And the temperature dropped about 3 or 4 degrees. So the Mount Charleston receives lots of snow in the winter. Already I've seen a video that some snow fallen on top of the Mount Charleston yesterday because of the high wind and the rain in that area, high elevation. So we have a ski area up there too, and a lot of people, they go top of the mountain just to escape summer heat here in Vegas.
of her father. We're talking about Raila Odinga, the revered Kenyan opposition leader who died this week at the age of 80. Odinga spent 9 years.
I think this is the exit that I have to take. 157 to Kyle Canyon. Yeah. I thought it was a 167, but it turned out to be a 157 to Kyle Canyon. Well, it's been a while since I didn't come this area though, but as soon as you make a left turn, just like now, it's a desert. There's no house, nothing, but oh my goodness, this area too is full of brand new housing. Yeah, I can see the Mount Charleston far away, but there is snow up there. I can see the stretch of white color in the canyon. Also, they are building a new freeway on my left. I guess because they are expecting a lot of new housing and then, you know, more people moving in this area. Before this is 157. This is the only road that take me to Mount Charleston and Lee Canyon, but Las Vegas is getting bigger and bigger. I remember that house, been there for a long time. Every time I come here, I thought, oh my God, you know, what do they do in the middle of nowhere? It is nowhere, but now in 2025, this part of area is basically connected to the city of Las Vegas. It's 64 degrees outside, and the elevation the elevation is 3427. We started from Vegas and Vegas was about 2,400 feet elevation, but right now I'm at 3,400. So we climbed, I climbed about 1,000 foot for the last 25 to 30 minutes. 1,000 foot is 333 meters. Yeah, 3451, 3457, 3461. I'm reading off my iPhone. Then I have an app called My Altitude, and it tells me exactly, how is the elevation of my location. Just past 3,500. I'm going up and up and up. It's 63 degrees outside. 63 is like, 14 degrees or something in Celsius. By the way, I'm driving Jeep Grand Cherokee 2015 model. And this car is 10 years old already, and it has 150,000 miles in it. Oh my god, 150,000 miles equals to times 1.6 is 250,000 kilometers. Yeah, about 250,000 kilometers. This car is getting old, but it runs nice. I really took care of it, and I changed most of the parts around the engine. Just regular maintenance. And the engine oil I use 520, 100% full synthetic. So I change it once every 5, 6, or 7,000 miles, a little less than 10,000 kilometers. So it takes me wherever I want to go. So far, it's very reliable. 3,900 feet. I think we're gonna just pass 4,000 feet elevation pretty soon, in a few minutes. Outside temperature dropped to 59 degrees. It's getting cold, yeah. Yeah, we just passed 4,000 feet elevation mark. Mount Charleston is right in front, but far away. But oh my goodness, there's top of the mountain is covered with the snow already. Beautiful. I think it's all fell yesterday. Yeah. Elevation is 5,000 feet. I brought some plastic bottles of water, and because the elevation is getting higher and higher, it just expands and it makes a cracking noise out of it. That's gorgeous. It's been years since I haven't seen the snow-capped mountain. It's gorgeous. It is. Outside temperature is 53. It's about 20 degrees cooler than in Vegas. The elevation is already 6,500 feet high. Wow, that's about a little less than 2,000 meters. That's high. Wow, the air is chilly already. 46 degrees outside, but when you step outside, you feel the chill in the air. Because in Vegas, of course, summertime is just crazy temperature, 105, 110, sometimes it go up to 115 Fahrenheit. That's about 45 centigrade. I think a little more than that. And then in the winter time, which is about start around the end of November and until probably February, about around 3 months. Of course, never has snow here in Vegas area, but the temperature is, 40s when it's really cold, 30s at night. But we never have. Anyway, after this round corner, I guess I have to make a right turn, and then from there it's very curvy highway, mountain road until the Lee's Canyon. So. Wow, we already have, we have some fall color here. Right here. Yeah, if you go straight, Mount Charleston it says. But our destination is Lee Canyon today. 158. We are at 7,000 feet high. Wow. 7,000? Wow, that's 2,100 meters elevation. Outside temperature is 46. .46 is like what, 10, 11, 12 Celsius. We have a beautiful cloud too. thought I was going to Mount Charleston today, but there are two different locations. One is Mount Charleston that just straight up just before this road, and then there's a village, and then on top of the mountain there's a restaurant up there, and that's it. But the location that I'm going right now, the Lee Canyon, and that's where ski area is located. You have Lee Canyon ski. You can ski in winter, and also lots of picnic facilities. And I think it's better. Lee Canyon is better than Mount Charleston area. Also, there's a camping ground, and I think a horse riding also. The temperature is dropping also. Right now it's 40, and the elevation is let me check. Wow, 7,600 feet high. It's going even higher. Oh wow. $39 and the elevation is getting higher and higher, and the temperature is dropping. 38 degrees. To be honest with you, for the last 4 or 5 years since I live in Vegas area, I've never been to freezing weather. And 38 degrees, and the elevation is 7,900 feet. That's almost 2,400 meters high. That's high. There's one car ahead, and then there's another car behind me. The car behind me is very well equipped. Off-road vehicle, 4x4. $8,100. Oh wow. 36 degrees Fahrenheit outside. That's like 2 or 3 degrees Celsius. That's pretty chilly. I don't know why I'm getting so excited, like a children. You see that? The cloud is covered. The top portion of the mountain is covered with cloud, and then behind that there's a snow all over. Yeah, I can even see the snow along this roadside. Wow, 8,300 feet. 8,300, that's about 2,500 meters high. That's high. That's beautiful. The mountain is covered with cloud. Thousand 437 feet. That's what it says. Yeah, that's what it tells me exactly out of my smartphone. 8,027, 26. It's just a beautiful area though. It's only about an hour away from Vegas area, but this is we got trees, snow, cloud. Wow, I see the snow on the road, on the side of the road. I think I should come back here more often. Yeah, it's beautiful. I think I'm gonna stop by here. Desert View Overlook. You can see miles away from here. Because the air is so clean here in this area, and there's no pollution at all. So very clean air. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a break. I think pretty soon this road to end, and then make a left from there, and then it's gonna take me to Lee's Canyon. Not too far from here. I'm guessing less than 10 minutes. It's 35 outside temperature right now. You know what? I took a walk around 10 minutes. My hand is already freezing. Outside temperature is still 35, and I'm reading out of my cell phone. Elevation is exactly 8,000 feet. Oh my god, that's 2,400 meters high. That's high elevation. There are some patches of snow here and there in the shadow area. Like I said, I think it all fell yesterday or last night, because when I checked the weather, they had tons of snow. I mean, rain up here in this area. I was expecting some fall color, but like aspen tree with the yellow leaves, or some yellow or red maple tree, but I guess there's none like that color. Yeah, this is 156 West. This road ends pretty soon. When it's the end, that's the ski area, Lee's Canyon. See, camping ground 2 miles, ski area 3 miles ahead of us. It's 38 degrees outside and 7,888 feet high. Still almost 2,400 meters high. 2,400 meters. That's high elevation. If they're from Seattle area in Washington State. Of course, they do have lots of snow wherever you go. Around 30 to 1 hour outside of the city, but since I left, yes, it's open 10 to 6 p.m. Restaurant and bar, coffee shop, scenic chair ride. Oh, they have a chair ride here. Let's go up and check. Let's see, the snow is getting bigger and bigger. Nice. Canyon. You know what? There are a few aspen trees that still the yellow and red leaves are there. I guess that's about it. Okay. I just follow you guys.
I'm an employee.
I can see. I'm gonna go back out. Okay. All right. That's it. They're the employee. That's why they can't come here. Okay. I have to go back outside and then park and walk down here. Snow. Okay, I'm gonna park here. Okay, that's it. So I'm gonna take a walk to the ski lift area, and especially where the aspen tree is located, and I'm going to take some picture and video of it. Okay, that's it. We are just in the middle of October, but lots of snow here already. Lee's Canyon. Well, it's chilly. I think it's about 30, 31, or 32. Ooh, look at the snow. Oh, they have a ski chairlift. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh, all this outside table are covered with snow. Nice. Ooh. ¿Dónde está el baño?
Ahí está.
Oh, ahí adentro.
Sí.
Gracias, hermano.